Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing, finally, the comparison that I've been wanting to do for a little bit. So it's probably been, if you're an avid drinker, and if you've been a fan of Brewdog, it's probably been seen and done before, and rants have been on it and everything, but they've changed Elvis juice, and not in a good way. Elvis juice is now 5.1% when it previously was 6.5%. And I don't know why they've done that. I've got no clue. I'm not an inside person. I have no knowledge as to why they've done this, except this little quote that said that they want it to be more drinkable for people and that it was too strong beforehand, which is a load of crap because it's not too strong. It's a nice beer. So, to prove that, I'm going to compare them. Now, I have got the 6.5 and I've got the 5.1. And I'm going to tell you which one is better. Again, well, this is my opinion, but I think it's a bit stupid what they've done. Now, to try and fare this experiment as best as possible, I've got two Brewdog glasses. They're almost identical. The only difference is the label, the print on it, but they are pretty much the same glass. And to make it even fairer, I've got myself a palate cleanser. I've got it, it's got to be neutral, it's got to have no flavour in it, and water's the best thing for it. So I've got a palate cleanser to wash away all this. I haven't got a bottle opener, just realised. Now, like I say, this is I'm trying to make this as scientifically accurate as possible. You've got to have control, you've got to have your dependent, and you've got to have your independent variables. My control is, I believe, me or the glasses. The independent is the drinks, and the dependent must be the glasses. I can't remember. I haven't done chemistry in a few years. But anyway, I'm going to show you the bottles first. The bottles are exactly the same. The only difference is the print, the tiny little writing that tells you the ABV. This is the 6.5. This is the 5.1. All the guff is identical. I read it beforehand, so I don't have to now. Dates are a couple months apart for best befores. It's more or less identical, so makes it fair. So let's crack it open, shall we, and see what we've got. I'm going to open the 5.1 first. I've literally just come home from buying this from Co-op, I should say. This I got from Co-op for £2.20. This I got from Booths, that really posh shop, really posh supermarket that you can find in the north. It's like Waitrose, but I think posher and more expensive. That was about £2.20 as well. So I'm gonna open this one first, and let's see what we got. So this one will be in the Punk IPA glass, so you can determine which is which. I'm probably gonna get shouted at by actual scientists for trying to dependent and independent and control. Someone's gonna tell me. Someone's gonna tell me properly. Right. So there's 5.1. You can take a still of that if you want, so you can compare it with the 6.5. I'm gonna crack that one open. Now, I've tried to control this as best as possible, but fortunately, sometimes my pours are really good, sometimes they are really, really bad. Now, there's both drinks. There we go. Oh, actually, already I can slightly see. Oh, I can see a difference already. That's hazier than that. That's almost clear. That is hazy. You can see the difference. I'll try and hold it underneath. There we go. There's the difference, and I'll even put the glasses in the opposite spots to show. That is less hazy. That's hazier. That's got more of a thicker look to it. Then that looks more like lager. Heads, I tried my best. That one's really loose. soapy bubbles. That one did have a thicker, well, compact, more compact consistency. Colour is about the same, but that's all ready to show a difference in the 1.4% that they've removed. That's not hit. That's hazier than that one, and that one is the 5.1. So flies everywhere. Well, fruit flies. Right, let's get a smell and see what we get. I'll go with the. I'm going to do the 5.1 first, because if it's weaker, I should be able to smell the stronger stuff on the second one. So, grapefruit, hops, citrus, like lemon, lime, citrusiness. Smells nice. Let's smell the 6.5. Grapefruit, citrus, hops. It smells fairly simple. It smells practically the same. I'm just going to sort my camera. They smell practically the same. So let's get a mouthful for the body and carb. That's 5.1. Carbonation is very fine. It's very light. Body is light, almost medium. 6.5. A lighter, not lighter, light carb, it's not as light as that one. That one's lighter. 5.1 is lighter than the 6.5, but body is the same. It's more or less the same in consistency. Alright, let me cleanse my palate. Now, the big old taste. Do the 5.1 first. Cheers. Grapefruit, citrus, lemons, limes, hops. It's nice. It's got flavour. Grapefruit is there throughout. It's not too strong. It's not too overpowering. Hold on. Now we'll do the 6.5. Cheers. Oh, all the flavour's so much stronger. Oh god, that flavour. It's not overpowering. It's not overpowering. I don't want to make it seem like it's overpowering, and that flavour is way better. I'm just going to show the bottles, the percentage of the bottle. That, flavour-wise, is way better than 5.1. I can't taste the alcohol difference, but I can taste the fruit difference. I can taste the grapefruits better. I can taste the hops better. I can taste the citrus better. I can taste it all better than that one. Pardon me. I don't brew beer. I don't make my own. I don't do any of that stuff. I kind of want to, but I don't. So I don't know what they've done to... If they've just changed the percentage, the flavour shouldn't be affected. That's what it shouldn't be. I'm trying to get my head around it. If you got percentage, that's the alcohol, that's the amount of sugar you put in, and some other stuff. Your hops, if you keep the hops the same, you only change the percentage. The flavour, theoretically, should come out exactly the same. Obviously, percentage is lower, so your alcohol would taste lower, but the flavour should come out the same. But it tastes like they've reduced the hops for the 5.1%. It tastes less like Elvis juice than it does than it did before. 5.1 tastes. It does taste grapefruit. It does have citrus bits, and it does have a nice hoppiness to it. But the 6.5 has it better. you get this rounded. On the 5.1, you sort of get it on the tongue, and it's this nice. It's a nice grapefruit taste. But in the 6.5, you get this whole rounded flavour where it covers the mouth. The entire palate is coated with this grapefruit loveliness. It's nicer. I think 6.5 is better. It's so much better. I don't mean my palate cleanser now. I can tell. I can taste it. This is not as good as this. So I'm going to drink this first and then savour the 6.5 because 6.5 is so much better in my opinion. Like I say, this is my opinion. You might find the weaker beers nicer and more to your taste. Yeah, I guess that's the right way of saying it. You'd find them more to your taste, but I've had Elvis juice for years, going on 4 or 5 years since it's been around. I've loved it. I don't know why now they're changing it. There we go. So yeah, if you can find the 6.5, I found it in Booths. Double check before you buy it. Don't just assume that it is now just 6.5 in only Booths. Double check every time you find an Elvis juice. You might get lucky and you might just find 6.5 and they've just pulled it out the back and gone, oh yeah, we need to put that stock out and whatever. You never know, you might be lucky, you might still find it somewhere. I can tell you now, Co-op, or the little co-ops, sell the 5.1. Booths, when I got that was a couple months ago. Early September, late August, early September, and it's currently October. It's the 8th of October, and I got that about a month ago, about a month and a half ago. So they might have, pardon me, they might have changed the stock over. They might have got it all out, but they had 6.5 in bottle, 5.1 in can. So just be careful which one you're picking up, because if you want the 6.5. Just, double check and then you're not disappointed later. If you want the 5.1, you're probably going to find that a lot easier. Yeah, in my professional opinion, that one is way better. It's so much better. It's so good. I can taste things in that one that I couldn't in the 5.1. It just has a fruitier side to it, a more lively side, not in the way of carbonation, and it just feels nicer, it tastes nicer, and you can tell the difference. It's a shame. It's just a shame what they've done, but oh well, I can't do anything about it. It's down to them, and if they're gonna piss in the wind effectively, then let them do it. It's their own fault. It's their downfall. And I used to be such a Brewdog fan. I had the calendar last year. Loved most of it. There's a couple crap ones, but there's always going to be a couple. But I loved it mostly. And yeah, they've just gone down. But oh well, there's nothing you can do. So to sort of close this comparison off, because this is kind of a big one. I've done a couple on the channel, but nothing really like this. I've done Brew York's Toncoco comparisons, or the Empress Toncoco, and 3 of them, all the same percentage. The only difference was the barrel that they were brewed in. This is kind of a bigger. This is the same beer, just it's not. It really isn't. And I hope they kind of learn the mistake that they're making, and sort of roll back on it, or keep Elvis juice, keep this Elvis juice, 6.5 Elvis juice, as it is, and then sort of make an Elvis juice light or something. I wouldn't be too bothered about that, and make that like the light version or whatever. I wouldn't be bothered. It's just, yeah, I like I say, I can't do anything about it. But you know, I did miss something. They're both vegan beers, so they haven't changed any ingredients in the way of adding or removing to make it vegan. But yeah, so I'm gonna go away and enjoy this while I have it, because it's probably the last time I'm gonna have it, or at least I'm gonna have the 6.5. So this is probably the last time I'll have that one. So I'm gonna go away and enjoy it. Because it's so much better. You can taste the difference. You can see the difference. You can't. I was going to say you could smell it, but I couldn't really smell the difference. But you can definitely taste it. You can definitely see the difference. So if you've done your own little comparison of the two to find out which one's better, let me know. If you've not, definitely try and get 6.5 before it's completely out of stock, because you won't be able to do much after that. Yeah, if you've had both, let me know. Let me know which one you prefer. Which one is, if you missed the old one, if you prefer the new one, that kind of stuff. If you haven't had them, I'll leave Brewdog's website down below, but pardon me, they don't sell 6.5, so if you want that one, there's no point going down there. If you want the 5.1, you may as well just go to your local shop for it, because they sell it there. They've gone really mainstream now. It's so bad. I found billboards, not billboards. Well, in a bus stop, the sort of rolling billboards that they have, the posters, just advertising Brewdog's Punk IPA and Elvis juice, and it's on Sky Sports and everything, and that's how you know they've gone mainstream. If you're advertising your beer on Sky Sports, you've gone mainstream. There's no way back from that. But like I say, can't do anything about it. So yeah, if you've not had them, I'll leave Brewdog's website down below anyway, in case you want the 5.1 with a bunch of other stuff, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you like the video and you want to see more comparisons, let me know, because I like doing them. It gives me an excuse to drink. To drink more. But yeah, if you like the comparisons, let me know. I'll try and find other beers to compare, and just sort of get more info out there. If you like the video, just as it is, thumbs up or thumbs down. I completely forgot what I was saying. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Yeah, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc., etc., so on and so forth, and I'll see you later.